Hello, book adventurers. Welcome to Book Adventures with Kung. Today, in our adventure, we will read a book called What Pet Should I Get? Quite clever as far as the rhyme, right? That's why Dr. Seuss is so famous. He's a master of rhyme. As you can see, today we'll visit a pet store. And this is just a preview of what we might see. So let's go to the pet store today. Wow, look at this. Look at all the pets, even a monkey. I don't think they sell monkeys anymore. Turtles, birds, fish, a rabbit, a dog. Looks like a cat. And some more fish. Okay, let's read. What Pet Should I Get? By Dr. Seuss. You see how he's happy walking towards probably a pet store. Ha ha. So here it is. Here's how we'll start. Pets. We want a pet. We want a pet. What kind of pet should we get? It looks like a little cute cat. Dad said we could have one. Dad said he would pay. I went to the pet shop. I went there with Kay. And so we went in. Going to a pet store. It's been a while since I read this book, so we are enjoying this book anew together. I took one fast look. I saw a fine dog who shook hands, so we shook. So I said, I want him. I want him. Exclamation mark. You say it out loud. But then Kay saw a cat. She gave it a pat. And she said, I want that. See the rhyme? And it's capitalized, so you want to emphasize, accentuate that word. When Kay said, now what do you think we should do? Dad said to pick one. We cannot take home two. So they can only get one pet because their father will only pay for one pet. So they have a choice to make. Okay, let's continue. Then what do you know? We saw two other kinds. Now how could Kay and I make up our minds? A pup and a kitten, they looked like good fun. Now, which would we pick? We could only pick one. So, that's a grown dog. That's a grown cat, but of course a baby dog is called a pup, or they call it here pup, right? But also a puppy, and this is a kitten. It's a baby cat. Make up your mind. The cat or the dog, the kitten or the pup. Oh boy, it is something to make a mind up. Then I looked all around. I saw something with wings. I said, look at him. We can pick one that sings. But then, look over there, said my sister Kay. We can take home with a rabbit today. We can go home with a rabbit today. Then I looked at Kay. I said, "What will we do? I like all the pets that I see." So do you. They have a dilemma now. They want so many pets. We have to pick one pet and pick it out soon. You know, Mother told us to be back by noon. And I could have done it. I could have, I bet. I could have said what pet we should get. But, you know what Kay did. Let me see what Kay did. Let's find out. Do you know what she did? She said, fish, 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 fish. It may be a fish is the pet that we wish. It may be a fish. It may be a fish is the pet that we wish. That's an interesting sentence. I have to reread that just to make sure I read it right. Then I saw a new kind, and they were good too. How could I pick one? Now, what should we do? We could only pick one. That is what my dad said. But how could I make up that mind in my head? So many pets. Look at that. They're all together. And that's a monkey. They don't sell monkeys in pet stores anymore. It's probably against the law, or at least in the United States anyways, it's against the law. Make up your mind. Pick a pet fast. Pick one out soon. Mother and Dad said to be home by noon. The time may be now to make up my mind, but who knows what other good pets I might find. I might find a new one. I might find a new one. A fast kind of thing. Who would fly round my head in a ring on a string? Yes, that would be fun, but our house is so small. This thing on a string would bump into the wall. My mother, I know, would not like that at all. Oh, look at this. This is not a real pet. It is interesting, though. So, maybe some other good kind of pet, another kind maybe, is what we should get. We might find a new kind, a pet who is tall, a tall pet who fits in a space that is small. My mother might like this pet best of all. If we had a big, look at this big tent. Okay. If we had a big tent, then we would be able to take home a yant. A yant. That's a made-up pet. Dad would like us to have a good yant, but how do I know he would pay for a tent? They have to pay for a tent if they're going to get a yant. This is a yant, apparently. So we see how it is when you pick out a pet. How can you make up your mind what to get? But there's a lot of buts here. Let's see. Okay. What if we took one of each kind of pet? Then our house would be full of pets we would get. No, Dad would be mad. We can only have one. If we do not choose, we will end up with none. I will do it now. I will do it, I said. I will make up the mind that is up in my head. The dog or the rabbit? The fish or the cat? I picked one out fast, and then that was that. You know which pet they picked? Let's find out. Let us find out. Oh, we just don't know. They left it open. So we have to guess which pet they got. What do you think they picked? I don't know. We would just have to imagine which one they actually got, because there's the eyes, the round eyes, but every one of these pets have round eyes. So we still don't know. I guess that's the whole point of this book, is it's for you to find out or to guess, but at the same time, your guess would be something that you like, right? So I like this book. It actually leaves it leaves you in a guessing game, and that's interesting. It makes you think. Well, how did you like your book adventurers? I really enjoyed our adventure today, and I hope you have a good day too. My name is Cưng.